Guys, I'm doing a show in Montreal on March 14th at the Corona Theater. It's awesome. It's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait. If you want pre-sale access, that starts today, Thursday. It starts today over on the Very Really Good Patreon. So if you go to patreon.com/veryreallygood, you can get access to the pre-sale code for the Montreal show. But general on sale goes on sale on Friday. So grab your tickets, come out. It's going to be a good time. Just one night only, dude. We're gonna have a good time. Okay, so I'll see you then. Enjoy the episode. Podcast where I shoot. It's definitely an episode. It's balls. Now you can hear the new sound effect that I just put on my soundboard.
How to make rolled oats.
You look disappointed.
I look disappointed? I think that's just my face. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. Welcome back to Very Really Good Podcast. This is episode 209. Okay, it's episode 209. All right. Dude, I'll be honest, man. I'm not feeling too good today. But I'm here, okay? I'm here. It is 8 p.m. on Monday, January 30th. Not feeling the best. I'm really tired. I had a show last night. I hosted a show. Tried out some new material. It went better than I thought it was going to go. Because every time I tell new material, I think no one's going to laugh at all. So the fact that anyone laughed is awesome. But yeah, I'm fucking tired. And it's like, dude, Saturday I went out to a concert, drank. I wasn't fucked up, but I was like, I probably shouldn't have had that much. And then the night after, I'm like, I'm going to not have as much. I'm going to take it easy a little bit. I'm not going to drink. But I did. Because, the drinks are free, So I was like, I gotta have at least a couple, And then I just fucking... You know what happens, man? I got up at fucking 4 o'clock. So thirsty. Head was aching. Had a headache, if you will. Splitting headache. I ran to the bathroom. I didn't have a glass on I don't have a cup, so I just literally fucking upside down. Just that was me, dude. Upside down doing a fucking... I just needed water in my... Dude, and it was so good. That's the best part. Drinking is whatever. The best part, though, is being hungover and drinking water. That feels so good. It tastes so good. It's you can literally, that's what I feel like a chug jug feels like in Fortnite, You know what I mean? You know what I mean, though? When you hungover and, you have a drink of water from the tap, cold tap water. That's exactly what it's like being at 1 HP in Fortnite and fucking down in a chug jug. All right? It's going to be tough to stay on track, dude. I got Digimon the movie playing right now on this little TV right here, dude. It's going to be tricky. The whole time I'll just be like, that's crazy. But no, this is feeling good. We're back. This comes out on Thursday, so my video will be out by now. I made a video with Danny when he was in town the other week, and it's really funny. So go watch it. It's an in-person video, because I feel like collabs ever since Zoom and COVID. I feel like collabs have sort of been we've lost a little bit of the magic of the collab, Now anyone could just be like, yeah, Zoom, Discord, I'll show you my fucking screen and we can... And it's just, it's fun. I've been doing that for my podcast, but it's there's nothing like having someone right beside you, And it was really funny. It's just so always giggling with that dude whenever we're hanging out. First, okay, we got to talk about this. This is probably going to be the title of the episode, but I have this like thing. I have this thing that I love doing where I'll like tweet a joke, and then someone gets a little bit upset with me, which is fair because it's the internet. You know, not everyone's going to agree on everything. And then I overreact like crazy and then talk about it on my podcast. You know, I sort of try to monetize my frustration in a way. So this all happened on Twitter. I got to fill you guys in on some recent lore. So a couple weeks ago, or last week, what day was it? Shit moves so fast, dude. Okay. It was on January 23rd, so like a week ago. Exactly a week ago. This is why, dude, I couldn't talk about it because this was all happening while Freddie was here, while Freddie was in the fucking room with me. So I didn't want to be like, you know, I just didn't know it was happening. But I was scrolling on TikTok Monday morning, and I get a TikTok on my For You page, and it's, you know what, dude, you know what? Let's just watch the TikTok, okay? How about that? I don't want to show that. Oh, dude, I got to talk about that too. Fuck. Okay. Hold up. I got to find it. Okay. All right. I'm going to record my screen so it's easy for Sabrina to edit it onto the thing. Okay. So, it's a fucking TikTok. We've all seen these TikToks of like the whitest kitchen. Dude, that's another thing. Why does every kitchen have to be fucking white? Like you walked into a fucking Marshmallow Kingdom, right? Put something. Paint a wall, all right? Paint a wall. I don't know why you want it to look like a fucking mental hospital whenever you walk into your fucking kitchen to make breakfast. It's so white. There's like no discernible objects or shapes. It's just a fucking white screen. Like, where is anything, you know? People on TikTok, paint a wall, okay? Stop showing your kitchen. It's too clean also. That's the other thing. You want to be relatable? Get some fucking stains on there, dude. And paint a wall. Stain a wall. I don't care, okay? But let's play the TikTok. It has some fucking copyright shit, so I'm not going to play it, but I'll do a little voiceover. So for those of you who are listening and not watching the podcast, this is what happens. So, white kitchen, white bowl, Parmesan cheese, and a little white bowl on the side, white tablecloth, white table. And in white font, it says, "Romanticize your spaghetti." Let me repeat myself, okay? If you guys didn't hear me. 3 words. Romanticize your spaghetti. So I saw that, obviously, and I was like, hey, what do you mean? That Justin Bieber song's about this TikTok, okay? Oh, when you romanticize your spaghetti, what do you mean? Hey, yeah, when you don't want me to go, but you romanticize your spagooter. Your fucking spaghettini, what do you mean? Okay. I actually fucking nailed those notes, too. That was bullshit that I just did that, like, all willy-nilly style. Yo, okay, this is the Digimon... Sorry, I got distracted. This is the worst idea to put a fucking TV in here. They're playing the Angela Anaconda intro. It's fucking goated. Okay, we're going to watch it. So, first off, spaghetti's overcooked that she's pouring into the fucking bowl. Romanticize your spaghetti. I feel maybe that she meant it was like just, you know, because she spent so much time romanticizing it, just like looking at it, being like, it's nice. What nice noodles in the pot, that she just left it for like a half hour and they got fucking way overcooked. Like, they're mushy noodles, I can tell. Okay, I'm sort of a spaghetti head. All right. So she just throws butter into her spaghetti, stirs that around, A little bit of salt, olive oil, okay, mixes that around. And now she's just spooning tomato sauce. I don't know if it's a jarred tomato sauce. I don't know if it's homemade. But she's just sort of spooning it over. And then she's grating some cheese. And look, I'm going to be honest, dude. I'm all for romanticizing shit and making stuff look nice and being like, you know what? I must treat myself. You know, I'm going to make the mundane parts of my life really nice and pretty. But that looks like shit. Okay? You didn't romanticize anything, dude. It looks like poop. So, yeah, I guess then they just eat it. So, that was a TikTok, okay? And I was like, what the fuck? Romanticize your spaghetti? Because we're doing too much, guys. All right? Not everything has to be romanticized. Sometimes spaghetti can just be spaghetti. And that's the thing. Spaghetti's fucking awesome. Spaghetti fucking rips. Dude, I've never had a bad spaghetti. I've never had a bad spaghetti, dude. Ever in my life, I've never had a bad spaghetti. If literally a dude could puke spaghetti into my mouth, I'd be like, okay, not bad. Not that bad, you know? If someone just flossed their teeth with a noodle of spaghetti and then they gave it to me, I'd be like, oh, yeah, well, I'll have it. I'll give it a try, you know? You don't have to romanticize it. It's already awesome, right? That's like saying romanticize your blowjob, you know? Like, no one's opposed to it. Like, it's already the sickest thing, right? So it's like, I thought it was silly, right? Objectively saying, I think all of us can agree, objectively, the 3 words romanticize your spaghetti is funny. Like, it's objectively a silly sentence, okay? So I posted a screenshot. All right, I cropped out the TikTok person's name because I didn't want people to like go and be like, "Fuck you, pussy! You just got roasted." You know how people are on the internet. So I was like, I posted a screenshot. It says "romanticize your spaghetti" of the TikTok. I posted a screenshot of TikTok, and I posed a simple question. I'm nothing but a messenger. I have a few questions. I have questions I want answered. And the question was, all I put was, what the fuck does this mean? Right? Because I thought it's silly. I wanted to share with my freaking followers on Twitter, okay? I leave it alone, right? And, dude, something happens, man. Something friggin' happened. Oh, God. What sound am I looking for? It kind of, okay, the tweet kind of went viral. Okay? Not me in my viral era. Sorry. It went fucking, it's like my most liked tweet now, okay? It's got 218,000 likes on Twitter, all right? And it's shitty because it's like, I didn't even write a joke. It's not even like something original in my head. I just saw a thing and I was like, the fuck is that? Which pretty much sums up my entire YouTube career too. Just being like, what is this stuff? This is weird. Anyways, subscribe, please. You know? But it's been working so far. What the hell is this? It's kind of weird. This is sponsored by HelloFresh. That's all my videos. But so that's a little annoying, but it's all good, right? And then people are like, that's, they're making jokes or talking about fucking spaghetti, romanticizing it like Lady and the Tramp shit, the classic memes and jokes that are popping up, But then it's sort of like, it's like on YouTube when you get into like the popular page or like you have a video like blow up like beyond your audience. And you get, like, people who don't know you, who don't understand your sense of humor or what you do. And they're like, fuck this, fuck. It just happens. When you have a video that goes beyond your audience, you're going to get some, like, backlash. So we got some tweets, some quote tweets that were, pretty critical of what I was doing. This one person said, it's a lot you can do before making fun of this girl for 100,000 likes, friend. So... Right, they're saying, why are you making fun of this girl for likes, And then they go on to say, like, you could say, this is not the right word. Slay, though, :3. Like the little face, like the ooh-woo face. That would have been better? This is not the right word. Slay, though. Yo, if I said that, you know how fucking hard I get flamed in my replies for saying slay, though? I'm 28. I'm a 28-year-old heterosexual male. I mean, okay, I say slay all the time. What am I saying? What am I slaying? But still, slay, though, with a little fucking face, that's stupid as fuck, all right? So a lot of that. A lot of people being like, wow, you're hating on this shit, but this one person had a fucking... they had a quote that fucking popped off. Like, it has like 100,000... It has like almost the same amount of likes as my original tweet. They quote tweeted it and they said, I think it's cute and sweet how young girls on TikTok romanticize the otherwise mundane aspects of their daily lives, and I think it's tedious and hag-like that all the old men on here mock them for it. I don't have a sound effect for this, but guys, and listen, I understand, like, I totally understand where they're coming from, but also at the same time, you know, it's like, I agree with everything they're saying. Like, people can be really mean to young women on the internet, but also at the same time, there's also this to consider. I gotta get that on the fucking soundboard, dude. Because, like, it's not that deep at all. That's the thing. I said, what the fuck does this mean? Because romanticize your dude. Also, the other thing, I think it's cute and sweet how young girls on TikTok romanticize. Okay, cool. It's not like I was making fun of a fucking, like, kid, you know? The TikToker in question is a mother. She's a mother. She's like in her 30s, I'm pretty sure. So it's like, it's free game. All right? It's fair game. Okay? I'm not mocking them. I'm just like, okay, yeah, probably I am. But, like, fucking, it's romanticizing spaghetti. Arguably the most romanticized food of all time, right? Like, when you think of romance, there's, like, you know, a big fucking bowl of spaghetti, right? Lady and the Tramp, Italy, Rome, you know, it's romantic. It's very romanticized. You don't have to do that, okay? We got to start. You know what? I maybe wouldn't have said anything if it was a different food, you know? If it was like, romanticize your pickled beets. You know? Romanticize your egg salad sandwich. You know what I mean? That I would have been all for that, dude. Romanticize your foot-long meatball sub on Italian herbs and cheese with the bag of Harvest Cheddar Sun Chips and a blue Gatorade. Maybe do that, all right? I just think it's so, like, funny how you could just say something so simple as, like, what the fuck are they saying? That makes no sense to me. And then someone's like, oh, you're mocking young women, huh? If a dude said it, I would have said the same shit, you know? But yeah, I just thought that was silly, dude. Dude, we got a lot of topics, man. I might fucking speed run through these because we're not doing a bonus episode this week. Sorry to everybody on Patreon, but we'll be back full force next week. But yeah, still go check out the Patreon, guys. Patreon.com is really good. There's like fucking... I did a bonus episode with Freddie. We talked about Paul Breach. You know, and you get access to like 20-plus bonus episodes as soon as you become a member. So go check it out if you want to support the pod. Obviously, no pressure. Dude, this Justin Roiland shit's crazy. I'm going to change the subject. Hold up. Justin Roiland shit's pretty crazy. He, if you guys haven't seen, he's like the fucking dude who created Rick and Morty. And he's like fucking super creepy, like DMing like underage girls and shit, saying like weird, gross shit. And Adult Swim or whoever who makes Rick and Morty, I don't know, but they fucking fired him, which is great. But the crazy thing is like they're replacing, like they're still going to go forward with Rick and Morty, obviously, because it's like it brings in so much money. It's like really super popular. Dudes who like love smoking weed out of bongs, they love Rick and Morty. Like that is weed culture. That is that is the staple of weed guys content, right? And there's a lot of those guys. Oh, sorry. So they're continuing the show, which is like pretty interesting because Justin Roiland, he does a voice for like fucking everybody. He does Rick, he does Morty, he does like a million. It's like the whole show is like based around Justin Roiland. So it's crazy that they're like removing him. Obviously, fucking, it's good that they did it, but it's like that's like if you removed Seth MacFarlane from Family Guy, you know, like then what? Right? On the plus side, though, it will not be hard to find someone to replace the voice actors. Maybe like 20, 30 years ago it would have been difficult, but like now it's so easy with like TikTok and YouTube, like, and there's a lot of people do impressions. It's going to be any fucking dude who's like 22 has a Rick and Morty impression. And it's not that hard, really. Oh, dude, like I can't believe it's like it's like a more nasally, like Shaggy, I guess, and like a lot of stuttering. Like, well, I can't believe it. It is nuts. And then the other guy's like, I fucking drink. I'm drinking it. I'm drinking a beer. I'm fucking drinking a beer. It's my Morty impression, or is that Rick? I don't know. I never fucking watched the show. I never cared for it. Never cared for the show. But what was I saying? I think it'd be really funny though. I feel like there's a new show that could be done, right? That they could branch out, you know, to find the next the guy to replace Justin Roiland, right? If they did like an American Idol type show where it's the exact same format. They bring back the old judges like Simon Cowell, Paula Abdul, Randy Jackson, Ryan Seacrest as the host. But instead of American Idol, it's American Justin Roiland replacement show. American Justin Roiland replacement show. You know, there's a huge lineups, and it's just like dudes who walk in and they give their best impression. And then Randy's like, "You're going straight to Hollywood. That was the best damn Morty impression I've ever heard. The Rick could use a little bit of work, but I think you got the guts to make it all the way. That'd be fucking sick. You know, they have like the live impressions that they do on stage to like a packed fucking house, and it's like, call 1-800 if you want Gregory to be the next fucking voice of Rick and Morty. And he's like, call it. Dial 3 on your phone, dude. I'm the next Justin Roiland. And like every week they have to do like a mandatory like DM scrub to see if they're like see if they're being fucking weird again. It's like all right, everybody, present your DMs, and it's like, you're gone. Tyler's out of the race. He's a fucking creep. If you guys want, if you're watching like executives of shows, maybe put that out there. You could use that. It's all good. I'll take an executive producing role on it. You know. But I don't think they'll have any trouble finding someone who could do a Rick and Morty impression because fucking everybody does those all the time. Also, dude, okay, changing subject again, but where are we at, by the way? 20. Dude, I've been talking for 25. What have I fucking talked about for 25 minutes already, dude? I wanted to talk about the new Mr. Beast video. Let's change. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. I did it myself, all right? I didn't press the button. Could this be PooTube, though? Or no, that's shitty TikTok of the week. Do I even have that sound effect? Dude, okay. I wouldn't count. It wouldn't count. Okay. Mr. Beast. You know him. I was going to say you love him, but probably, I don't know. He, you know, I've talked to him like once through DMs when he was doing the Team C's stuff. And we follow each other on Twitter and shit. You know, I feel like if you're that popular, you know, there's obviously things that you do that are gonna ruffle some feathers, I think. But his newest video is it's quite the I'm trying to think of the word. It's like it's very polarizing, I think. That's the right word. Also, whenever I think of that word, I'm just thinking like a tundra, like an Arctic. It's very polarizing. You know, polar, like cold. I'm not talking about his Antarctica video. That's polarizing. North Polar. Okay. Or is that the South Pole? Where's Antarctica? No one else is here. I'm not asking anybody. Where is Antarctica? Where is Antarctica? South. It's a South Pole. I knew that. That's the South Pole. Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. But his newest video, it's called 1,000 Blind People See for the First Time. And so the video in question is like the typical Mr. Beast thing. It's starting with like, I am... Ah! That's my impression of every beginning of every Mr. Beast video is this. Oh, this is what's gonna happen. Watch it now. And I get it, all right? Retention. You gotta grab people's attention. Watch the end of the video, I'll fucking pull the trigger. I swear to God, I'll fucking do it. I'll fucking kill myself. That's how you do it. That'd be fucking crazy. Buy my chocolate bar, I'll fucking kill you. But it's like, I'm gonna give 1,000 blind people vision. And it's like, he goes on to describe this like super simple surgery that like 50% of blind people, all it takes to like cure their blindness is like a 10-minute surgery. But it's so expensive that they can't do it themselves, which is fucked. Like, that's fucking insane that's even a thing. Like, if you have the technology to make people not blind, why not just do it? Why? Like, what do you... Oh, you want to see? That'll be a lifetime salary, please, you fucking it. Like, what that's fucked, man. So I think that's the main criticism isn't directly towards Mr. Beast. I think it's like the whole idea. It's raising awareness to be like, that's real? Like, all I have to do is fucking, sorry, I gotta put my camera back on. So I think that's why people are upset, because like the whole idea of that, like the fact that that's real is fucking insane, right? So sorry. So the whole video is him just being like, that's what we're doing. We're bringing all these people, and it's like, it shows everyone, getting their sight back, and it's very emotional, and it's like great. Like, it's awesome that these people are getting their sight back. It's awesome. But it's just like at the same time, it's crazy because like that's what like Jesus did, right? Did Jesus cure the blind? Jesus' ocular miracles are identified in 3 incidents. According to the New Testament, Jesus cured blind men in Jericho, Bethsaida, and Siloam. Again, it's great that he did that. It's great that all these people are able to see now, right? But it's so crazy to think that, like, there's, like, a gradual, like, thing happening. Like, a YouTuber gets so popular that they start to believe that they're that they're Jesus. I was going to say genius. That they're, he's the next video, he's like, oh, wait, what's the fucking, okay. I literally walked on water, and you can't fucking tell me I didn't. I walked on water. Fuck you better believe me, dude. Dude. Turning water into wine. Today I'm literally getting crucified. Dude. I brought 10 of my friends to literally stone me while I get crucified for my sins. But I come back in 3 days from the dead. And his instead of bread, the body of Christ, it's fucking beast burger. The blood of Christ is... Oh, he doesn't have a beverage. It used to be like Prime, I guess. I don't know. But it'd be crazy if it got to the point where it's like what if he like ran out of ideas and he was like, what? He gets to the point where maybe he surpasses thinking he's Jesus, but then he goes into genius and he's like, he creates a weather machine to like create a hurricane that makes a hurricane, devastates a fucking seaside city. And then he makes a video of like providing a bunch of aid to that city. That'd be crazy. That's next level YouTuber. Mr. Beast, you got to do that. Make a weather machine that can produce a hurricane that will absolutely decimate a fucking poor seaside town. And then you go there, be like, I literally saved this dude. Okay, I think I just described Mysterio from Spider-Man Far From Home. Making a bunch of bad things happen, and then you come in as the savior. Yeah, that's Mysterio. Okay. Mr. Beast is Mysterio. Okay. What's up, guys? Today, I have fooled Spider-Man yet again. He has fallen for my devious plan, and I have got away scot-free. Dude, if Mr. Beast, you got to do 2 things, all right? Build a weather machine that can produce a hurricane that will destroy a town. And then number 2, dress like Mysterio. If Mr. Beast started all of his videos in a full Mysterio cosplay and didn't mention it at all, and was like, yeah, I'm Mysterio now. Not Mr. Beast, I'm Mysterio Beast. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. I'm just joking around. Mr. Beast, I'm just fucking kidding, dude. Don't unfollow me. I still watch your fucking videos, dude. And thanks for curing all those blind people. How did they yeah, never mind. I don't know. I just like it is like obviously the person to get mad at is the system, right? The capitalism, the fact that we have to fucking do that for people to, get eyesight, like just vision. Like, it's crazy, man. It's fucked. I will say, though, thumbnail's pretty wild. The thumbnail is objectively fucking crazy. Mr. Beast is being like, look, I don't know. Look, I saved this kid's life. And the dude, yeah. Thumbnail's pretty wild. I get I get it. You know, thumbnails, you got to play it up a little bit. You know, you got to get people to click. But wow. Hey, if this microphone zaps me one more time, I might go home. If this zaps me one more time, I'm going to end the podcast when I usually end it, and then I'm going to go home and go to bed. All right? Oh, okay. I don't know if it's zapping me or if it's my, like, facial hair that's sort of poking. And okay, no, it's zapping me, I think. I think my hair is, like, conducting a current into my fucking chin. Maybe it'll promote hair growth if I do that. You ever seen those fucking ads? It's like rollers. Little plastic fucking rollers on your skin, and it like produces hair growth. That's got to be bullshit, right? There's no fucking way that works. Fellas, any fellas watching? Let me know if you've tried it and if it worked. Also, I was curious about this on the way here. If you guys are listening, leave a comment, okay? Let me know when you listen or watch these. Like whenever they come out, do you sit down and watch them? You put them on when you're like cooking or something, or when you're at school or commuting. I want to know, okay? I'm really curious. And I think it'll help me out for how I behave on here. Weird word to use. How I behave. I'm misbehaving, man. I'm pissing my pants over here, dude. I'm leaving all my toys on the floor. I feel like, you know what? Let's do advice. I haven't done advice in a long time. All right, let's do a quick advice segment, and then we'll end it. We could do some advice. Damn, I need a jingle for my advice segment. Jingle for my advice segment. My advice segment. Jingle for my advice segment. Nice, read an awesome part in the Digimon movie. Pretty cool fact with the Digimon movie. If you guys don't know, it was actually 3 shorts, like 3 short films, 3 Japanese short Digimon films that a studio in America were forced to combine into one cohesive movie. And they honestly did a really good job, okay? But yeah, because the popularity of the Pokemon movie was pretty huge, they needed to scramble. They didn't have time to like fully write and animate a full movie to compete. So they sort of Frankenstein this movie together. But the writing, okay, that's a topic for another day. I'm gonna get Jarvis on here one day, and we're gonna talk about it in detail because we're gonna do an Ebert and Roper type thing. We're going to talk shop. We're going to do a full movie breakdown of the Digimon movie on this podcast. Me and Jarvis will do it. Okay, we've talked about it. We're going to do it. Okay, but I'm doing advice right now. Okay? Okay. This is a long one, all right? So fucking strap in, okay? I'm a college fresh... Okay, sorry. This comes from Franklin. This comes from Franklin Jeans from Wisconsin, Upper Wisconsin, Franklin Jeans. I'm a college freshman going to school in my hometown. When my high school friends all left town for their respective colleges, we all stopped being friends for varying reasons. Some friends I naturally grew away from, some I cut out because at the time I thought it was for the best, and one of my closest friends and I had a huge falling out. Our falling out was over something really stupid and shitty that I did. We didn't talk for months, and I ended up sending her an apology that she responded to saying that she forgives me. The conversation was short, but I took it at face value. Later on, I offered for us to hang out during Thanksgiving break while she was home from college, with no reply from her. The same thing happened when I offered at Christmas break, too. During this time, not hearing from her, I realized how shitty of a friend I was during the entirety of our friendship, not just once we got to college. I didn't know it at the time, but I was going through a lot mentally and often took it out on her and other people in our lives. I took the time to fully comprehend what all I had put her through and tried to apologize to her and others in our old friend group. She finally ended up responding to me, and it wasn't the prettiest conversation, but her reaction was justified. She truly has no obligation to forgive me or hear me out at all. I'm not really sure there's anything to hear me out on. I was a horrible friend. End of story. I know I can't change the situation, but how do I move forward from this? I was always a super good kid and never got into trouble ever, so it's hard to face the fact that I'm not the angel I was made out to be throughout my whole life. Wow. How do I balance holding myself accountable while also not beating myself up too much about it? I've pretty much lost all my old friends, and every day I'm faced with the fact that all the loneliness I feel is my fault, on top of the fact that I've hurt all the people who are most important to me. Do you have any advice? Short of going to therapy, which I'm already doing, LMFAO. Not the band, LMFAO. They were saying that. Laughed my fucking ass off. Thanks, Curtis. Okay. Well, yeah, that's crazy. That's what if that's all I said? Ah, damn, that's crazy. All right, thanks for listening, guys. Yeah, I mean, I feel like we all sort of... I feel like, to some extent, I feel like we all have that at some point, you know? Like, me personally, I was, I wasn't the best person, you know? When I was a teenager, dude, I know some people are listening right now, most people listening right now are teenagers, but you're going to look back at who you were right now when you're like 26 and be like, what the fuck was I doing? Okay? That's how it goes, all right? And the same thing. I look back to how I was when I was like fucking 22. I'm like, what the fuck was I doing then? Even like yesterday, I'm like, fucking cringe ass dude. It's just how it is, right? Because you're always changing all the time. And I think at a certain point, you know, all of us look back at our teenage years especially and are like, yo, what was I fucking saying back then? Like, what was I doing, right? Why was I treating people like this? Why was I taking certain things for granted? Why was I, you know... Because there were relationships that I were a part of. I was not a good partner. I have been a bad friend before. You know, just like anybody else, you know? And yeah, you know, time heals a lot of things, I'll say that. Because like some people I sort of had a falling out with in high school. You know, you're able to rekindle things a little bit. You know, I don't really talk to anybody from my high school that much, but still, I think you just have to recognize that you're not that person anymore, right? Like you still are that person, but you've learned from it and you don't do it anymore. It'd be wild if you were like still like a shithead, you know? And then you were like, what's going on? I can't sort of shake this feeling that I'm a shithead. Sure, I push kids when I see them, but it's like, I don't know. No, I think it's good that you recognize that you were, you know, that you don't do that anymore. So I think if you're going to therapy, that's cool. I'm sure that's helping a lot, right? But yeah, if you've said your piece to those people, you've explained it and you've apologized, that's all you can really do, right? And just move on. Get some, you know, try to find some new pals and be good to them, right? Learn from the mistakes, right? Or you know what? Or double down. Be even shittier. And then see what happens. Maybe you get to the point where you're so shitty that it goes all the... No, don't do that. I'm going to shut it down. I don't know if that was even advice. I think that was just me interpreting that and relating it to my life. But, yeah. If they don't want to hang out with you, that's their choice. And, yeah, find a new squad. Find a new twin. Okay? A new bestie, if you will. All right, what do you have? Fucking 40-something? Let's do one, because that was a long advice one. But, Franklin, thanks for sending that in. I loved you in all the books that you are in. Okay. All right, thank you so much for watching and listening, I appreciate it. You know, like it, comment it, Comment when you watch or listen to this. I want to know, okay? And subscribe, do all that stuff. Check out the Patreon for pre-sale code today for my show in Montreal. Okay. Thank you so much. Peace out. See you next week. Thank you so much. Love you. Bye-bye.